Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome back to War and Peace 2, turn 20, or actually, we will soon be entering turn 21 when the Germans are going to attack. I will repeat myself just a tiny bit. The main threats of the AI attacks during this week will be the gap at Rzhev, interfering with the railroad to Vyazma, the breakage of the defense line here, and where's the weak spot? Here maybe. Liberating the pocket, almost two full mechanized divisions caught on the north side of the Oka River. And I'm also worried about these three hexes, down here, covering this railroad line along this river here. But I suppose if you break this railroad, it doesn't matter as much because the access to the supply depots here in the area is actually from the north and the south. But I rather prefer to not have this line broken, of course. We have, I think that's, oh yes, of course, another point of worry is a German attack that encircles Stalino, because here we have three weak divisions. They are quite heavily fortified. So those are my three main concerns now. Other than that, yeah, the AI has a tendency to actually surprise me now and then. Before we get going, how about we have some enjoyable in-game music? And I've also forgotten to put the game sound in I think this is how you record it. So here we go. All right. Yeah, this is open. We end the turn with a bit of anxiety and apprehension. It's going to be quite interesting or scary or challenging to... Okay, here's one aspect. I do believe the German attacks were a bit more powerful this week, at the beginning of this week, due to the rest and refit during the heavy mud that we had 1 week. So maybe the attacks from the German army are a bit weaker this week. I hope that's the case, because even though my losses weren't outrageous, he really hammered my line over and over again. I had a lot of routed troops and heavy losses during retreats, and that's always unpleasant. Although on the other hand, I suppose my Red Army in this campaign it can afford to take the losses overall. Not locally, operationally in the exact locations, but overall the Red Army hasn't suffered that many losses and can take quite a lot more without breaking. Of course, when you dig down deeper and you're inside the battles of every individual week, you don't think of the great picture. Oh, I just noticed that they haven't captured the islands out here, the German AI, Rzhev, and what's that, the other island out here in the Gulf of Finland, in the Baltic Sea. Rzhev and I don't know, I can't remember. Right, let's see here. We have some yeah, I've seen some air support. That could be the KG-4 here in defensive battles. Quite a few German bombers. So it's a good thing I deployed 1,500 airplanes. I probably should have... Maybe I should have deployed a bit more fighters. I was more intending on using them as escorts for my own bombers. But you know, maybe... I will start to... Oh my god. Yeah, route. Very interesting. Wait. Very, very interesting. I just sent a division to reinforce this hex because this division was in very bad shape. And the German AI, he took stock of this and actually attacked. And he smashed them with 53,000 men. And I lost 2,000. The main worry here is that I lost the fort. And I will have to rebuild it. But I do have a fairly decent division that I walked down here. It didn't quite reach inside the hex. I mean, I'm complaining that the AI isn't competent. This is a very competent attack. First, it's not that he's going anywhere, but he sniffed out the weak division and he punished me for. Okay, 1 versus 1 division. It's a held result. 2-1 losses, my advantage. Good job. It's only a level 1 fort. Okay, so this is a hex where I decided to reoccupy it because I think it's a heavy woods hex and it has a river. So good job that it held. Purkayev is an excellent commander. He knows what he's doing. Okay, same division, a bit more tired. This time not across the river, but we get a held result again. 2-1 losses, no air support. Okay, fine. Wow, where did all these German forces come from? Resting and refitting hidden behind the line, I suppose. A bit worrisome here. Although, to be fair, if I lose this hex, yeah, it strategically it doesn't matter. Can we hold a third time? Come on. Yes. Wow. 191st Rifle Division. I hereby declare you receiver of the Lenin Order. This time, though, you can notice we are tired because we lose 7-8 times as many troops. I haven't taken notice of the German attacker. Oh my god, that's a lot of Germans. He's really pushing here now across the river. Well, as long as he doesn't reach this rail line here, I don't care. Come on, no more attacks. That's enough. That's enough. Thank you. Good job. Okay. Remember what I said? I was worried with of an attack. We do lose the level 3 fort, which is bad. 1,600 men. Oh, and he only uses a single infantry division to dislocate me. The division behind here is a unready, low strength division. So he most likely will break through here now. That's unfortunate. I had a strong mechanized division defending this hex, but I had to move it over here to perform the counterattack in this hex to close the gap. And because so I am very strained on the Oka River defense line here. So that's the reason. So the fortified region shattered. It was just a low strength, no support units. But another routed division in this sector of the front. It's really, I'm really struggling to defend my fort line here. I'm a bit more surprised about this attack because it had very high defense value, like 44, 45. So a bit annoying. My mechanized division, of course, loses a lot of tanks. I do lose the fort as well. 1,300 losses to 200. He's attacking with a panzer division. What else? Is he attacking with 2 panzer divisions? Why can't I scroll here? Oh, there we go. No. 10th Motorized Division is attacking. Alright. 10th Panzer Division and okay. So 39,000 attacker with 117 tanks. At least we didn't have any what you call it, routes. So the route is now open into the pocket here, but yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. It was worth a try. Okay, this is the low strength unready division that I was hoping to hide behind here in the Forest X, but he sent in the 1st Cavalry Division and punished them with, I don't know, high losses. Painful. At least we're not fighting in the suburbs of Moscow. We are fighting on the shores of the Oka River, south of Moscow, which is much better. Everything isn't lost. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. It seems like everything he attacks, he just routes after the winter, after the mud. He is attacking with SS and a Panzer Division. So, yeah, I guess. But this is a level 2 fort. Oh, it's not a what you call it, heavy forest text. But this is very painful. This NKVD motorized rifle division is very elite. And sitting in a level 2 fort, just being routed like that. 3 divisions. Okay. What's... Oh, okay. He opened up the pocket in the south here into the infantry regiment. Okay, that's fine. He managed to get 3 infantry divisions down there, 28,000 men. I suppose I should be grateful I didn't rout with such heavy attack on the pocket here. All right, I'm not quite sure where he got these divisions from, but you know, the AI, I wouldn't call it cheats, but it has certain bonuses for moving in zone of control at this difficulty level. I believe so. Anyways, nice. He easily opened up the pocket. And he attacks the same cavalry division again with a regiment, pushes it back, punishes it. It's now very tired. All right, I guess. A strong attack with a 20th Panzer and 3rd Panzer, and also a regiment of infantry. Okay, so 2 Panzer divisions attack. I lose 66 tanks from my motorized rifle division. That's unfortunate. Very heavy losses. So he's pushing me back. I guess I prefer him attacking the motorized. Wow, I thought I was gonna break through to Tula, but he has an immense defensive force here all of a sudden. I had no idea he had such strong forces available for counterattack, but there you go. Very unpleasant surprise. Here comes a motorized division. And of course he makes my infantry division and the beaten up cavalry retreat with 1,500 losses. Yep, having fun on the eastern steppe. I was feeling so good about this push into the open here. Seeing how strong the Germans are in their push towards Moscow, how could they also be strong here in the south? And they weren't defensively. But now I see I made a mistake here. They certainly have counter-offensive capabilities. Everything has been going the Germans' way so far. And he easily, quite conveniently, with 74,000 men, quite a lot of artillery, pushes out my 45,000 men from a level 3 fort that I've been hoarding. Half of them were attacking across a minor river. Oh my god, look at the combat odds. 2 to 1. One less decimal, and I would have held it. And the losses are quite substantial. 2 to 1. I guess I can live with this, although it is annoying that the Germans... I mean, come on. 5 divisions, 74,000 attackers. Why am I complaining? But it's such a close call. It would have been nice to have a held result here. I guess it's not a disaster. It's just another hex I need to recapture and try to hold and build up forts, which is expensive and dangerous and difficult. Oh my god! Okay, 71,000 attackers to my 34,000. And again, the odds are in the Germans' favor. We got 3 retreats. The losses are not that bad. Alright, fine. Taking a pummeling this week again. Winter offensive. Are we gonna see the Germans push to the shores of Lake Ladoga, trying to isolate? We have 3 regiments, which would constitute a full division, attack a 2 cavalry divisions. The terrain is heavy woods, only level 1 fort, so of course they retreat us out of the hex. It's mentally taxing being pushed back in attack after attack after attack after attack. Yeah, this was one of my 2 main defenders in front of Rzhev, and I guess I can't complain too much because he is attacking with 39,000 troops, right? And I only have 15,000 defenders. So a retreat with 1,000 losses, it seems fair. Only level 2 fort. Oh, and I think the light woods doesn't help. Right. Yeah. Rzhev looks more and more threatened, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. And the second fort in front of Rzhev is attacked by 2 divisions, 17,000. And here I am in heavy woods in a level 2 fort with a good division, and yet I rout. How could he get 30 to 1 odds? That is surprising. That is surprising. All right. Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't streaming, I would have to take a break now because I'm kind of tilting with these ever successful AI attacks. I have myself to blame, I suppose, cranking up the morale and the difficulty to 120. That's part of the equation. Yeah, I'm not happy with this attack, the result. It's too even to be a total disaster route, but there you go. Well, it is a strong attack, and my defender... But what is the reason I keep losing such high amount of troops? I know he's using a lot of artillery. It's a 46,000 attack. It's a very heavy attack. He has 7 or 8 infantry divisions in this sector here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that's a route. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, the Asma line, even though I had to thin it out, I removed 1 division from this hex, And the AI immediately spots it and attacks it, but we got a held result. Okay, I needed a one single held. Yeah, this was a very weak division retreating, and of course he is retreating across the river, so that maybe that explains the high casualties. But a 7-1 attack, causing over 2,000 losses. It's harsh, very harsh. You know. Okay, the Vyazma line holds. Good job. Again, when he okay, another held. All right, thank you. Yeah. Why am I? Yeah, I mean, he's sending in 1 panzer and 2 motorized, and it's a rout. He has broken the railroad line, and he's got mechanized forces next to Rzhev, and it's a breakthrough. This is the AI was quite incompetent at the beginning of during the summer and fall. And now come winter, all of a sudden he's got his mojo back, and he's really doing short work of everyone he encounters here on the Rzhev. Oh fuck, I'm semi-encircled my killer stack here. Oh, this is so bad. This is so incredibly bad. I guess you could have a versus human, 500,000 pocket. That would be worse. Oh fuck, look, he's got a gap 3 hexes wide now inside the Moscow place. And here he breaks through the Vyazma defenses. It's a okay. 14,000 attackers. They do have a panzer division. Attacks same number, but it's a level 2 fort, and he inflicts 1,000 losses. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I just have a feeling that does he have like a winter offensive bonus or something? Is it only that he's been resting and refitting during the mud? I don't know why it's not going well. Of course it's a retreat. Why would level 2 forts help me anywhere? Why wasn't it a rout? Jesus. He's up against the cavalry line here by the river. Yeah, he's very strong in the Kharkov sector here. He has a lot of infantry. I would be surprised if he doesn't make some heavy attacks here. No? Alright. Stalino is also a bit of a critical. I do have some strong hexes in the front here. Kerch. Peninsula. Get strong defenses here. Not too worried. We're down to Axis army attacks. We're past the priority attacks. Nothing at Stalino. That's good news. Oh, here we go. Here comes the panzers. No. I mean, I would be okay with him not punishing me in this sector for 1 week. I would be very happy with a stalemate. Yes, you don't have to. I'm not encouraging the Germans to attack me here. I think I'm gonna lose Rzhev, and I didn't expect that, to be honest. I don't think I'm gonna lose Moscow. But who knows, considering how good he is at breaking river lines. It feels like we're coming to an end of the attacks this week. My guess, 60-70,000 losses or so. Not that many tanks. Very low German losses. Almost no German losses at all. All right. We're done for this week. Let us see the butcher's bill for 9th of November 1941. Got weather. We can see some white hexes here. That's probably, is that heavy snow already? So we got 72,000 losses, 900 artillery. Oh, 300 tanks. Okay, that's quite a lot. As usual, we get a lot stronger on the map, whereas the Axis keep bleeding troops on the map. This week, we have Stalin making a speech. He states that... Right. And I'm just gonna remove the... So we get a nice big bulge here towards Moscow. But, oh, kind of a semi-pocket here. Yeah, he managed to cut off the railroad line, but that can be repaired. I'm more worried about how I'm gonna defend in this sector here. Oh, he actually crossed the river here. That's a bit worrisome. Okay, I'm very happy I got 1 week of respite here to repair my situation at Stalino, to be honest. We were probably both exhausted. Alright, this will be the end of the German attacks. Turn 21. I'm now gonna check out the situation. I don't know if I'm gonna have a start of the turn video or I'm just gonna do my moves and then come back and report at the end of the turn. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you liked it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.